What did I catch on camera that got the company's most powerful executive arrested? I've worked overnight security at this corporate building for 3 years. The job's simple. Watch monitors, walk the halls, keep the place safe while the executives sleep in their fancy houses. Nobody sees me. I'm the guy who buzzes them in when they forget their badge, the guy who nods while they don't nod back. But tonight, at 2:14 a.m., I'm doing my usual footage review when I see her. The CFO, the woman who controls all the company's money, standing at the executive shredder feeding documents through it like her life depends on it. The coffee I was drinking sits in my mouth and I forget to swallow. Then she looks up, right at the camera, right at me. Her eyes lock onto the lens like she can see through it. See me sitting here in my little booth with my monitors. She sets down the papers and starts walking. I check the hallway feed. She's heading straight toward the security desk. My hands are shaking as I grab my radio, but I freeze. Who am I gonna call? She basically signs my checks. I think about locking the door, running to the back office and calling my supervisor, but my body won't move. Also, why am I scared of a small woman in heels? The door opens, and there she is, heels clicking on tile, wearing a perfect power suit at 2 in the morning. She doesn't waste time and says, I was destroying some old tax documents. Nothing exciting. She pulls out an envelope and casually tosses $100 bills across my desk. I need you to forget you saw me tonight. My throat's dry, but I shake my head. Ma'am, I can't do that. Security protocol says I log all after hours activity. Her smile disappears. Then let me put it differently. I have friends in HR who would be very interested in the misconduct complaint I'm considering filing against you. I stand up, trying not to look as weak as I felt. What misconduct? I haven't done anything, haven't you? She tucks the money away. We'll see what the investigation finds. I don't hear anything from work, but when I show up to my next shift, my keycard won't work. The reader just beeps red over and over while I stand there like an idiot. I call my supervisor. You're under investigation. Go home until further notice. I barely sleep that night, staring at the ceiling, running through everything I could have done different. 3 days later, HR calls me in. The woman across the desk reads from a folder without meeting my eyes. The CFO has filed a formal complaint. She alleges you made inappropriate advances, and when rejected, you destroyed company property. My heart's pounding so hard I can hear it. That's insane. Check the footage from that night. The footage has been corrupted. IT can't recover it. I can feel my face turning red. She's lying. She was shredding documents at 2 a.m. financial records. I think she's stealing from the company. HR just slides a legal letter across the desk. It says they're threatening to sue me for supposedly stealing a laptop from the server room. I've never even been in the server room. I head back to security to collect my things, and guys I've worked with for years scatter like I'm contagious. One guy in particular, a younger guard I trained personally, can't even look at me. He literally walks out of the locker room the second I walk in. I figure he believes her like everyone else. That night I pace my apartment until 3 a.m. I keep seeing the CFO's face on that monitor. 2 weeks later, I'm eating cereal for dinner when someone knocks. I open the door and there's the young guard, the one who couldn't look at me. He's pale, hasn't slept in days. Can I come in? I messed up bad. He's already pushing past me, pacing in my living room. She paid me $5,000 to corrupt those files. She said you were a creep, and I believed her because she's the CFO. He pulls out a flash drive, but I made a copy first. Insurance. Then I tried to get more money from her, and she threatened to pin the whole thing on me if I talked. He shoves the drive into my hand. I can't sleep anymore, man. I can't live with this. It's all there. Her at the shredder. Even a few others she had me delete from other nights. He's out the door before I can respond. I plug the drive into my laptop, and there she is, clear as day. 2:14 a.m. feeding documents marked executive expense accounts into the shredder. I stare at that footage all night. Then I grab my keys. Either this works or I lose everything. But I'm done hiding. I take everything to the head of corporate security, a guy who's been here 20 years and reports directly to the board. He watches the footage 3 times, then picks up his phone. An hour later, I'm sitting in a conference room with 8 board members and the CFO herself. The footage plays on the TV. Her face drains of color. That's clearly manipulated, she stammers. The board chairman holds up his hand. We've already traced falsified expense reports back to you. 2 security officers step into the room. The CFO tries to speak, but nothing comes out. The chairman turns to me. On behalf of this company, I apologize. You're fully reinstated with back pay. The CFO got arrested 3 days later.